Kyle, and welcome to our Super Clean update and March giveaway.
Well, Bruce, I don't think we're really authorized to give away the month of March. I mean, who do you think you are, Tom Izzo?
Okay, I see your point. Let me rephrase that statement. This is our March Super Clean line of cleaning products update, and Super Clean has given us a prize package to give away in the month of March to one lucky viewer.
Well, that's awesome. Am I eligible to win?
No, you're not eligible, but you know what? You already kind of did win, right? So if you recall, Super Clean, they sent us some more products to use for this update.
Yeah, that's true. We did get some free product, but despite that, we'll be objective. The folks at Super Clean they're not going to see this episode before our viewers do. We're free to say, whatever we want and let the chips fall where they may.
Exactly. Now, there are some rules that we need to go over for this giveaway. First and foremost, you need to live in the lower 48 U.S. states. As well, you need to comment on this video.
Yes, and we'll draw the winner of the package from Super Clean 30 days after this video posts. When you make your comment, just tell us about what you want to clean, or if you've used Super Clean in the past and you just want your next resupply to be free, you can just tell us that too.
Super Clean will then ship the prize package to you directly. Now, in order to do so, we'll reach out to the winner, let them know that we need a shipping address, and then once we have that, we'll forward it on to the Super Clean folks, and your prize package will then be on its way. So Keith, why don't you go ahead and tell us what it is that you use Super Clean on this time around for this update? And afterwards, I'll do the same.
Yeah, sure. So my original motivation was to hit my grill grates, to be honest, but I ended up not doing that. Our grill is kind of in the rebound zone of our basketball hoop in the back driveway, and my son has just savaged my poor grill with countless ricocheted basketball hits, and all the shelving is busted up, and it just killed my motivation. I don't really want to clean it because it's about to go bye-bye anyway, get a new grill. But what I did do is I hit the Camaro. So I was very excited to use Super Clean on a few areas, one of which a couple years ago we did the Car Care Tech Week and we used Super Clean all over the place. But I missed a spot on the inside of my trunk. There was some plastic trim inside the trunk. We didn't open the trunk, didn't see it. So I hit that. There's also some interior trim pieces that I've hit again, and Super Clean's done a fantastic job. A little foreshadowing there. And then I also used the, the all-wheel cleaner on my rims.
So Keith, since it's that time of year again, and my grill is not being replaced, I went ahead and decided to get those grill grates cleaned up again, as well as the flavor bars or tents, depending on what you like to call them. I don't know why I would be licking those things for flavor, but that's a story for another day. I also mixed up some of the concentrate at an 8-to-1 dilution to use for several of the cars, the Taurus, the van, and our Montego, because their dashes were very dusty. The dashboard and interior plastic components, not for the leather and that, but those are the things that I decided to hit this time around.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things I like the best. Normally I'm very lazy and I just want things to just work as is, out of the box, so to speak. But I really do like the fact that you can mix the strength of the Super Clean concentrate to be what you want. So, and they have a handy mixing chart to help you. I like it.
Yeah, at first, I really gravitated towards the that foaming spray for the ease, pick it up and start spraying. But the more that I started using the concentrate and mixing it down to create the appropriate solution for each of the cleaning jobs that I had, I think the more that I really appreciated that approach. And obviously, our concentrate that was sent to us is in a spray bottle. So if you have something you can use at full strength, you still can, pick it up and use that. And don't get me wrong, I still do really like that foaming spray, the aerosol can, and I actually have a bottle of the pump foaming spray as well. Those are great, but obviously you have to have a surface that you can use the full strength on in order to leverage those.
Yeah, so let me kind of walk through my thoughts on Super Clean. You can see here that I'm pulling the Camaro out of the garage to do my little projects on it. The first thing you'll kind of see is how I'm working on the plastic trims inside the trunk deck lid, if you will. All right, we're using Super Clean, and I have diluted it into an 8-to-1 ratio with some water. Well, and I think the results, they really do speak for themselves. I mean, I don't know that I've ever actually cleaned them, to be honest. So that dust and that before that you saw, that was from 2011, honestly. That's how old that plastic trim was. And you also can see some of the interior trim pieces that I'm working on, a little bit of the door sill, some other things. Once again, I use the 8-to-1 solution, just like Bruce had mentioned. That's why I'm using the different kind of spray bottle. And then lastly, the wheels. So, my rims, they were pretty clean in terms of just dirt and grime already. And frankly, I've never used, this has been my daily driver for gosh, over 10 years with this vehicle now, and through all the snow in Michigan, everything. So that's why these rims are so, so kind of damaged, right? Whatever kind of lamination that is put on at the factory for these rims to kind of protect them, a lot of that has kind of spider webbed off. And, so less of a night and day difference, you could argue, for the rims, but I really do appreciate that they are clean, and yeah, so I'm happy with it.
That's awesome. Well, actually, maybe super would be a better word.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Not that you were trying too hard to be extra clever, but that was good.
Well, what can I say? I mean, every once in a while, you just have to decide to go for the layup. So anyway, once again, I am really impressed with the results I was able to get with Super Clean. The grill grates, they're a significant challenge. Once again, it's time to clean the grill. It may not quite be spring yet, but here in Nebraska, I think we're close enough. So let's take a look at what our grill grates look like, and that's part of the grill that I'm going to focus on today. So they may not look bad. And some of that is the fact that towards the end of the year, last year in the fall, the traditional grilling season, I did clean these up quite a bit with Super Clean. Today, we are going to try a little bit different method. Last year, I used a water and Super Clean mix. I don't have enough Super Clean to just make that all Super Clean, but what I'm going to do is spray the Super Clean directly on the parts here and see if that gives us maybe a little bit different result. I have a camera set up, so we're going to watch some time lapse of this process. And what I'm going to do is spray Super Clean directly on each grate, and then let that sit. Okay. So, and I do have a time lapse going on the other tub, not on both, but on one of them, so that we can chart the progress of how that junk is coming off of our grates. I just wish, and I think I said it on some of the video as I was going through the task, I just wish that maybe I had enough Super Clean to completely submerge at 100% concentration my grill grates and then just soak them for like 3 or 4 hours. See how the tents turned out. I did not clean the body of the grill, so don't take that and hold it against the Super Clean people. Although I did spray this back piece a little bit just to see if I could get some of that off of there. But otherwise, I think the tents turned out pretty good, those flavor bars. Again, I really put minimal effort, mostly just sprayed the Super Clean on and then scrubbed them just a little bit, same way I did with the grates, and rinsed them with cold water in the bucket. So they didn't soak or anything like that. So we are pretty close to ready to grill. Really impressed with the results I got. I probably could have spent a little bit more time getting every little nook and cranny, because it definitely got loosened up, the grime that was on my grill grates. But I didn't necessarily get a mechanical effort put in every little area that I needed to completely remove that. I think it's a lot of it's loose. Probably will burn off when I run the grill next. The tents turned out really good. I think their coloration is, those were originally, I think, stainless color, and I don't think they're ever going to be stainless again. But that's fine. That's fine. They're clean now, so they're going to not have that smoking and fire catching that they tend to do once they've gotten enough grease and grime and everything on them. So the grill is ready to go. This is what the outside of the grill looks like. I decided to go ahead and throw in a little bonus material and take care of this after looking at the results from the inside, not wanting the outside to look so bad. What I'm going to use is an 8-to-1 mix. One thing you'll notice is that's a departure from the normal 16-to-1 recommended mix for the stainless steel, but this is really coated on. It's outdoor setting, so I think the stainless steel is probably a little on the tougher side, and the cleaning job is definitely on the tougher side. So we're going to go ahead and grab our bottle of mix, and we're just going to actually use a paper towel to clean this up. This is on stream. I want it on spray. There we go. So I'm going to spray this on. I'm going to just clean one area at a time, and let this dwell on here for maybe about a minute or so. While we're waiting for this to finish dwelling, they have labels that you can apply. So if you have a consistent cleaning use that you want, a use case that you have, and you want to mix it up and just always have that mixed up and ready to go, you can use that label and not have to worry about it. Otherwise, what you could also do is just get a dry erase marker or a grease pen and mark that on there and then just wipe it off each time. Or if you want to, I guess if you repurposed a bottle and you'd had one of these labels, they give you extra labels so you could actually change that label on there. So let's go ahead and use our super clean. And this is pretty bad stuff that we're having to cut through. It's actually requiring just a little elbow grease, but honestly, this is some really nasty grease. You can see what's coming off here. And this might take more than one spraying, just because this is a very, very greasy mess. This isn't just dust that's blowing onto the grill, although we do have plenty of dust. I don't know if you can see back here, there is construction that's going on. They are grading and getting that land behind us set up for some new housing development. They generate a ton of dust that works our way. I might just let this sit again, but you can see as I sprayed it on that it's actually breaking up some of that right as I sprayed it on. So I think a couple of sprays, a little dwell time, and a little elbow grease, this is going to come off really nicely. So what I'm going to do, I need some new clean paper towels, so we will give this a third cleaning and then call that good. Let's go ahead and just spray that on. We'll let that dwell on those bad spots, and we're going to come back to this in just a minute. All right, we're coming back to our grease mess here. Oh yeah, that dwell time, actually, between the dwell time and the new paper towel, I think we are in business. So if you notice, it just took a few, I'm not pressing super hard, but I am putting a little pressure on there, but this is getting a lot of that grease off of there. Again, here's what our paper towel looks like after 3 cleanings. This is looking much, much better. So this grill is by no means new, so I mean it's seen its share of abuses, and I'm not going to try and touch that stuff that's over there. That's going to take a lot more dwell time and effort to get, but there we go. How's that? That is much, much better. What I may do too, since I used some extra concentrate on this in terms of the mix, I might get a wet paper towel and just basically give that a rinse so that that higher concentration solution doesn't stay on there. Okay, let's get this real quick. And we're not going to really give that any dwell time, and we'll go ahead and get the side while we're at it. And if there is any grease, we'll give that the dwell time basically of while we're doing the lid. And you can see it's making really, really quick work of the lid. No problems getting through the dust and things like that have blown onto this. And maybe a soft lint-free cloth would have been a better choice, even for the scrubbing and that. But I just grabbed some paper towels. I didn't have any microfiber cloths that I wanted to donate to this cause. So this cleans up pretty nicely using the super clean. I am getting some paper towel residue, and that's my own fault. That is not super clean's fault. That is 100% Bruce. Here is the solution that we're going to use on the dashboard. I wouldn't say that the Taurus is in horrible shape, but we're using an 8-to-1 super clean mix. Again, we'll have links to the bottles that we use. That makes it nice to be able to keep your favorite commonly used super clean solution mix ready to go, and it even has labels on it. If you don't want to use the labels because you might only need a certain amount for a certain period of time and you just want to be able to change your mix out on the bottles, you could certainly use like a dry erase or a grease marker on there and do it that way. But anyway, these are great bottles. They're inexpensive. I think they come in a 6-pack. We'll have links down below. Let's get to super cleaning here. So what we're going to do is clean the dashboard. So you may or may not be able to see, some dust on here. There's definitely some dust. We're going to use a microfiber, kind of the waffle pattern, if you like to call it that, on it. So let's go ahead and spray that on here. Depending on the job, sometimes I just like putting the solution on the towel so that I don't spray other surfaces that I don't want to spray with the cleaning solution. But if you've got a large area that doesn't really matter, then that's fine. And we'll use it on the faux wood here too, and this portion of the dash. And I'm going to avoid the screen with this, but I'm going to use this on the faux wood down here. Actually, I don't think that's faux wood. I think it's just black plastic. So there we go. I'm not sure if this is coming across super well on the video, but the dash here on the Mercury Montego is really, really dirty. Let's see if maybe if I spray super clean directly on it, you kind of see, yeah, you can kind of tell. So unlike the Taurus on the Montego, I'm going to go ahead and spray on here because this is really bad. It actually smells nice in here now. And let's take a look at our cloth. So that's what the cloth looks like after using the super clean. This is what it looks like before we started cleaning. So this is the before. This is the after. Yuck. And again, this is an 8-to-1 mix for your dashboard. Should be safe for that. And I'm going to actually get this plastic piece here. I'm not going to use the super clean, although it looks like I may have gotten some overspray on it. Use it on the clear plastic there. I'm going to get the steering area that I missed earlier. So that's clean. And then I think I'm going to spray some more cleaner onto the towel and get the faux wood around the stereo system. Oh yeah, that's cleaning that right up. There was a lot of junk on that. Let's move this down so you can see this a little bit better. So I'm getting that clean, some of the stuff in between here. And so here, let's see if this shows on the video. So I don't know if you can see some of the junk that is around this area, but we're going to just spray this on that. And let's find a new spot so we're not just spreading the dirt around. So you can see it's getting some of this junk that's been on here for a while off. This is looking nicer. This, once upon a time, was a super nice car. But it's a 2005. So 2005 with over 230,000 miles on it. Yeah, so they don't look quite as nice after 230,000 miles. So that looks better. I think you might just agree that looks much better as well. Well, the van did not want to be left out, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a little spritz here and spray some of its dirty areas. And we'll just wipe this right up. I noticed a little something right there. Oh, cleaned it right up. So that's nice. Okay. I had to resituate myself to get over here. Wife will probably appreciate this. Or she might not even notice. Hard to say. But I'll know the difference, and that, I guess that's enough, right? How does food end up getting all the way up here on some of these controls. That's the question. How does that happen? How does food make its way onto some of these controls here? It's very, very interesting. Well, that didn't take very long at all, and it looks much better. Well, the van did not want to be left out, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a little spritz here and spray some of its dirty areas. And we'll just wipe this right up. I noticed a little something right there. Oh, cleaned it right up. So that's nice. Some of these controls here. It's very, very interesting. Well, that didn't take very long at all, and it looks much better. And then obviously, the dashboard, that turned out great. Dashboards, because I used it on multiple cars. I, appreciate, being able to mix that up and that, going with the foam cleaner. I think we kind of got lucky last time, Keith, with our foam cleaner and that full strength on our dashes and other interior elements. So, phew.
Yeah, doing the 5-gallon full concentration version of Super Clean on your grill grates, that would get a little bit pricey, I could imagine, depending on how often you did it especially. But hey, I forgot to ask. I thought you were also going to use the foaming wheel cleaner.
Holy crap! I completely forgot to talk about that. Well, I'll put up the video, and you can see from the video that I, yes, once again did use the foaming wheel cleaner, and it's surprising I forgot about it because it is my new favorite wheel cleaning product. I mean, it comes really close to being able to remove all mechanical effort to cleaning the wheels. Not quite completely there, but really close.
Yeah, I think that's fair and accurate. And in my case, I don't think my wheels were ever going to get nice looking per se, but yeah, I don't think any product will completely eliminate manual scrubbing of some sort for a wheel cleaner. But yeah, Super Clean comes as close as you're going to get, I can imagine.
Agreed. So what do you say we give one final reminder on what it's going to take to enter the giveaway and wrap this episode up?
Yeah, sounds good. So just remember, you have to live in the lower 48 United States, and you just need to make a comment. You make a comment below about what it is that you want to do with Super Clean, or maybe share a past experience that you've had with Super Clean already, something like that.
Exactly. And then 30 days after this video has gone live, we will pick a winner and we'll notify them in the comments. We're going to ask that you then send us a private message and give us your name as well as your mailing address so that the Super Clean folks can get your prize package on its way directly to you from them.
And speaking of reaching out, why don't you reach out and press that like button? And while you're there, subscribe to our channel. If you did like this episode, you're likely to like other episodes as well. So you should subscribe and ring the bell so you'll get notifications.
Exactly. And with all that out of the way, it is time to say you will see Bruce and Keith on the next episode of Dad's Talk Tech.